Hello, my Taurus tribe. How are you? How are you, Taurus? Whether you have it in Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, welcome here. Thank you so much for clicking here, and cross watchers. Welcome all. I am here just to drop a reading, as I do a few times a week for Taurus. It's a big tribe, and you guys voraciously eat up my readings. So thank you so much for doing that. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up. You guys are really making a difference here, and how this tribe is building. So thank you so much for doing that. All right, Taurus, let's take a look. Let's take a look what's going on. So I'm not going to date or time this reading, Taurus. You'll find it when it needs you, or when you need it, right? Right. Here we go. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus, if you're interested in a private read, I have a sale on. 15% off of all of my reads. Go to the yellow dot in the description. You will see the code you need to take over to Wizio. The link for Wizio is there as well. Taurus. All right. Here we go. We are starting with Strength in the reverse. Interesting. Four of Pentacles. Not feeling strong enough to be vulnerable. But you know you have to say something. You're trying to find the strength to say something, Taurus. Something that you've been keeping to yourself. Something you haven't been sharing. Not with anybody. I don't think you've been sharing this with anyone. World card, bottom of the deck with the Ten of Cups. Interesting. Possibly a relationship or marriage came to an end. A family situation. Four of Pentacles and the Strength. Why is that here, please? For Taurus. Got the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Six of Swords. You're not able to move on from something. It feels like you didn't get closure and you want the closure, but you can't move on from it. I feel as though you just want to have a conversation. You're not strong enough to initiate the conversation. I'm not saying you don't have strength. What I'm saying is that the strength is in the reverse, which tells me you're looking for inner strength, or something's not going right for you. And I don't think you're feeling weak. I think that you're feeling that you need more strength, or that you don't have enough courage to be able to reach out and communicate with somebody. And because there's been no communication, I feel like there will be, but I feel like that there's been no communication. It feels like we're stuck here. Yeah, the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is in the reverse. We're not going anywhere. There's no movement here. The Ace of Cups tells me that there's no, it could be unrequited love situation, or somebody who feels as though they're not being heard, or someone who can't express their emotions. Someone who can't see the way clear to express their emotions. I feel that eventually they do. I feel like there is communication coming here. We have a conversation or some clarity that's coming. But the Six of Swords is, I think, where you sit for a little bit until you can find the courage to be a little more vulnerable, because the Four of Pentacles is no vulnerability. I'm keeping it all. It's also, showing the scarcity in which you live. You're showing that to the universe by saying, I'm going to hold on to all of this so tightly because I don't think you're giving me anymore. Like it makes it's a bit of scarcity. It's been taking so long. Taurus. It's been taking so long. You've been thinking about this for a long time. And I see it all the time in the comments, and people come in and say, yeah, I'm not thinking about them. But the fact that you're making a comment tells me you're thinking about them. Or you come in saying, yeah. I'm sorry, it feels like I keep ripping open the wound for you, Taurus. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't mean to make light of it. I feel as though I feel like you do want to reach out to them, or you want them to reach out to you, but nobody's moving. It's a deadlock. We're in total, complete gridlock here. And it's been moving slowly, like for years and years, kind of slowly. me about the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, please. I think you know why it's been taking so long. I think you know why you can't move forward. The sun is here. I feel like it's giving you clarity. You know why it's been taking so long for this to move forward or for the conversation to happen. It feels like you feel it coming, though. It feels like you feel something is coming here. Something that's been taking a long time is about to arrive, Taurus. And it's about to arrive with the sun. Somebody wants you to see them. It could be a Leo that's arriving or a Cancer. It could be someone who is Leo. We've got Leo in the Strength card. It feels like you've been waiting a very long time for this, and here it comes. It's charging at you in the Chariot, and it's bringing the sun. So something's about to be revealed to you. Something that's been a burden for you for a while. It feels like emotional burdens because the Chariot is Cancer, and Cancer can, in some cases, not all, depending on moon and rising, can have a really hard time pushing their emotions to the surface. They usually keep all of that underneath. They're not often going to let their feelings breach the surface. And it feels as though you've been carrying around emotional burdens because there may have been some sort of unrequited love situation here. These burdens, though, I don't think were just created because of the situation. I feel like you're a person who carries burdens, Taurus. And I feel like it's really time for you to put them down or let them go. It's time to talk about it with somebody, whether that's a friend or a professional. Please make sure you're not using your friends as professionals. Like psychologists, make sure your friend is, you're not making your friend your psychologist, right? Knight of Swords. And the Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in here. What have we got here? We've got you're getting justice. Your ships are coming in. This because of this communication. Okay. Charlie says it's because of the communication. It's like some sort of a barrier is broken here. The Knight of Swords moving so quickly. It feels like your ships are coming in and they're charging at you. That's what I want to say. Like it seems for some of you that it's going to come in super quick, and it's going to come in the form of conversation or communication here. Tell me about the Ace, please. The Ace of Swords. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, please, for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The Ace of Swords, please. Ace of Swords. All right. Ace of Swords is the Emperor. Somebody's getting communication from the Emperor. Oh my gosh. What? Okay. Nine of Cups and the and the Two of Cups. I'm just saying. There's going to be some communication coming. I don't know who the Emperor is for you. They could be Aries, but understand that the Emperor has command of all the kings, and also has all the energy of all the kings, all the lessons. This person plans on coming in and letting you know that it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. It is. Communication is coming here after a long, stagnant period. I feel like somebody here offered someone a cup. The person either didn't acknowledge it or took a very long time to acknowledge it. The emotional thing, I feel now it's been too long. Knight of Pentacles, we don't have any courage to come forward and make communication. It feels like you're going to get the communication. You're the one whose ships are coming in, Taurus. What are the ships that are coming in, please? What are the ships coming in for Taurus, please? What are the ships coming in for Taurus, please? It's an apology. Someone showing you, giving you, opening the door a small crack and showing you some possibly some intimacy or some affection, I guess. This is someone who's been watching you, actually. Yeah, the Page of Swords is in the reverse. This is someone who feels they have all the information they need in order to be able to come forward. They want to speak to you. They no longer want to watch. This person could be younger than you. We've got 2 pages side by side, so it could mean that there is an age difference here, regardless of which way it goes. We have the Queen of Cups. So I feel like somebody is coming in with messages that are, yeah, very emotional. Someone who is coming in, I feel like this person is coming in because they want to heal the situation. The Queen of Cups is a healer. She's also psychic. She kind of knows what's going down before it goes down. It feels like you're going to get some type of an apology, or this person is going to surprise you, going to shock you, that they want to go down this new path. They're going to tell you they've been watching you. It feels like for some of you, it's right around the corner, very much right around the corner. I wanted to talk about this. Okay. Charlie's is here. All right, let's talk about this Ace of Cups in the reverse. Tell me about that. Ace of Cups in the reverse, please. We've been silent with each other. High Priestess is here. Oops. All right. So we've got the High Priestess is here, saying that it's been silent. Nobody's been speaking. Yeah, that's why things are stuck here. Nobody's been saying anything. It looks like there is reciprocity, that somebody wants to give reciprocity. We have the King of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords in the reverse. It feels like a rocky road. It feels like maybe it could be the King of Pentacles. I think we're dealing with the Emperor, but I think at the time maybe it was the King of Pentacles that I feel was silent, that you tried to give them reciprocity, but they were silent with you. This person was untethered. They were not grounded. They were not thinking properly. They were not making good decisions in their life at this time. And the 4 of Swords in the reverse tells me that this person eventually heals from that. But I feel like this person is someone who is possibly, maybe at the time when you offered the cup, was experiencing a deep impact in finances, or they became unstable in their materials. Maybe they had to sell their house or buy a new house, or I don't know what it was, but it feels like they were giving more to someone else than they were giving to you. So that tells me that they could have been in a relationship of some sort, or they were giving to another situation and didn't have the time or energy to give to you. I feel like the 4 of Swords is in the reverse because there's going to be communication, right? Telling us that there's eventually going to be communication here. Okay. So we've been waiting for the new beginning here, and I think it's coming because somebody here wants to be seen. Yeah, it's kind of charging at you here. It feels like it's been really burdensome to wait for all of this, but I feel like it's right around the corner. And the communication is here. It feels like it's going to make you unstuck. Tell me about the 6 of Swords in the reverse. Tell me about the 6 of Swords in the reverse, please. Tell me about the 6 of Swords in the reverse for Taurus. All right. Yeah, there's going to be communication. It's going to take a little bit of time, it feels. It's going to take a little bit of time for you guys to get it together. It might be a lot of like playing tag, or somebody is juggling something. They're juggling a lot of things in their life, I feel. The 6 of Swords is here saying that we're stuck because there's a lot of juggling. There's a lot of clarity that I need. I feel like I have a soulmate, but I'm not sure. I need the courage to be able to talk to this person and move forward. I don't think that you need to be courageous for much longer, because I think that this person's coming at you. Yeah. This person's coming at you with some communication. And there is going to be some type of new beginning here, or the opportunity to have a new beginning. But you've waited a long time for this new opportunity to show itself. physically fit. I'm talking about details about you or your person. So this person or you could be physically fit. We've got sevens. You might be seeing sevens, and if you are being rewarded for your efforts. There is a new achievement coming, or you're achieving success. You're going the right way. There's a promise of abundance to come. So if you're seeing sevens, it's all good. Yeah. Some of you could be hitting the gym and maybe hitting some sort of an achievement in your physical fitness. Sixes, refocusing, encouragement, divine nudges. You're going to be getting divine nudges here. Don't stress. It's part of the process. And let go of control. Could be dealing with someone who has light eyes. They could have air and earth in the chart. This person feels familiar to you. We've got Virgo specifically and Aries. This person could be older than you. You could be older than them. If you're the masculine, you might be the older one. We have someone who's large in stature. So the older masculine is large in stature. That could mean tall. That could mean, tall person, or it could mean someone who really fills up the room. And to me, my experience is that could be someone who is Aries, earth, and air. They'd be incredibly intelligent. They'd be very grounded. They'd be very good with their words. Someone who you can have a really good a deep conversation with, and someone who will tell you all about their passions. And then we have someone who's Cancer, someone who's hella psychic, intuitive. So I feel like we could have someone who is single. It says the end of waiting is near. We've got the eights now, and it could be a fire sign. This person lives close to you. They can get to you over land, whether that be in a 10-minute car ride or 5 hours. They can get to you by land. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you, Taurus, so much for coming here and clicking here. Please, if you're interested in a private read, look below at the yellow dot, and a thumbs up would be grand. I'd love to see you in the comments, Taurus. I'll see you there. Love you guys. Bye-bye.